In life, one small decision can change everything, sometimes for the better, sometimes forever. There was once a young man named Daniel who lived in a small city. Daniel was talented, hardworking, and full of dreams. But he had one problem. He acted before he thought. Whenever something happened, his emotions controlled him. If he got angry, he reacted immediately. If someone criticized him, he argued. If something went wrong, he blamed others. And because of this, his life slowly became complicated. One day at work, his manager corrected a mistake in front of everyone. It was a small mistake, but Daniel felt embarrassed. Anger quickly filled his mind. Without thinking, he shouted at his manager and stormed out of the office. In that moment, it felt good. It felt powerful. It felt like he had defended himself. But a few hours later, reality arrived. His phone rang. The company had fired him. What felt like a victory in one emotional moment had turned into a serious problem. Daniel went home frustrated. He blamed his manager, he blamed the company, he blamed the situation. But deep inside, he knew the truth. He had reacted too quickly. Days passed. Finding another job was harder than he expected. The stress began to grow. One afternoon, while walking through a park, Daniel noticed an old man sitting quietly on a bench. The old man looked calm, peaceful, as if he had no worries. Daniel sat beside him and started talking. He shared his frustration, his anger, his problems. After listening patiently, the old man smiled and said something simple. Before every action, there should be a pause. Daniel looked confused. The old man continued. Most people believe problems are caused by situations, but often problems are caused by reactions. He picked up a small stone from the ground and held it in his hand. If I throw this stone into the water, it creates ripples. But if I stop for a moment and think, I can choose not to throw it. Actions are like that stone. Once you release them, you cannot take them back. Daniel stayed silent. The words felt simple but powerful. The old man continued. Anger lasts a few minutes, but the consequences of angry actions can last for years. That evening, Daniel thought deeply about his life. He realized how many problems were created because he reacted too quickly. Arguments with friends, lost opportunities, broken relationships, all because he acted before he thought. From that day forward, Daniel made a decision. Before reacting to anything, he would pause, just a few seconds. When someone criticized him, he paused. When he felt angry, he paused. When something went wrong, he paused. At first, it was difficult. Emotions still pushed him to react immediately. But slowly, something changed. Those few seconds of thinking started protecting him. He responded calmly. He made smarter decisions. He avoided unnecessary conflicts. And over time, his life began to improve. He found a new job, he rebuilt relationships, and most importantly, he gained control over his reactions. Because the truth is, life will always test you. People will criticize you. Situations will frustrate you. Things will go wrong. But you cannot control everything that happens. You can only control how you respond. A single emotional reaction can destroy what took years to build. A few seconds of thinking can prevent years of regret. Strong people are not those who react quickly. Strong people are those who control themselves. They pause. They think. They act with wisdom. Because thinking before acting is not weakness. It is strength. The strongest minds are the calmest ones. So the next time life challenges you, remember this. Pause. Breathe. Think. Because one wise decision can protect your future. and one careless action can change everything. The choice is always yours.